Hey everybody, this is Jigsaw for webcinema.com doing my review for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. First off, I want to apologize for my absence. I know it's been like a month or so since I put out a video. I've been very busy. I've been doing some things with bands, some personal family matters I've had to attend to, so I do apologize for my absence. But let's get into it. Now, when I first heard about Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I thought it would be, it's just a campy sequel they're trying to knock off of Assassin's Creed 2. It came out so soon, so fast, maybe it'll suffer from Left 4 Dead syndrome. Not a lot of uniqueness, not a lot of like individuality, nothing new. Then I really didn't follow it for a while. Then I started following it more. The single player game I didn't really feel that interested in, but man, the multiplayer got me pumped. It looked so awesome, and now that we finally have the game, I've played it, I've beaten it at least 2 times. I'm level 50 in multiplayer. I know what I'm doing. I've pretty much beaten the multiplayer to death. Got all the DLCs, including the Da Vinci one, and I must say, it is a fantastic game that can definitely stand alone, if not one of the best action-adventure games I've played in a long time. To start out, you once again play as Ezio, so you don't play as a new character, which is really cool. I like how they kind of continue Ezio's story. You're fine looking for the Apple of Eden. This time you're no longer in Florence or in Venice. You're in Monteriggioni maybe once or twice in the game. Pretty much you're in an entire new city. You're in Rome. So this is after the Roman Empire falls. This is Renaissance era Rome. So the Colosseum and the monuments are all still there, which you can explore, which is a really cool aspect, by the way. You see all these really good architectures. You can tell the developers did a lot of time bringing Rome to life in the Renaissance era. This time the entire city is massive. It's at least 3 times the size of what Venice was, and that's really cool. It's very unique. It's got open field areas. It's got colosseums. It's got aqueducts. It's got all sorts of things. It's got crowds, dense urban populations. It's really kind of cool. They brought that all together and they mixed it all into one large area that you can explore as you freely walk around. And you always have like that flowing feeling, especially when you're free running, that you're just running through the city while you're being chased, or you're chasing someone. It's a really cool aspect. As far as controls, they're pretty much the same, with a few new things that have been upgraded, such as you have now a training animus center where you can go in and practice your moves, your skills, and as you play them and you do better, you're awarded medals, kind of like they did in Portal and Mirror's Edge, which is really cool if you want to kind of like go for achievements and just go for the leaderboards. And then the single player story is actually really unique. I was really surprised at how well it was put together. A lot of old faces are back, including Da Vinci, the Pope that you were gonna, spoiler alert, you're gonna kill at the end of the game. It's really cool how they brought all of this together from the old games. It's not like they just kind of threw this one together. It's not like it felt tacked on. It's really felt like a real sequel, even though it was put out pretty fast. I'm quite amazed how much they did in the amount of time that they put it out. Now to the big thing, multiplayer. Multiplayer is some of the most unique multiplayer in a while, especially for people who come like for me, who play like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Left 4 Dead, Halo, stuff like that. I've played Borderlands, BioShock multiplayer, so I don't play a lot of these like third-person action game multiplayer. I'm not a big Gears of War fan either, so like third-person action multiplayer I've always tend to stay away from. But it was really unique. What's cool about it is not like the people who rush and run and just run around and try to sprint and kill their targets will get less points, and they'll get killed faster. It's all about stealth and deception, which is really cool. Using the environment to your advantage, using your mind and outthinking your opponent. You have different perks and skill sets, a bunch of different characters. One of which I don't get why people like is the footpad. He just looks like an emo thief. I'm sorry, I'm the Doctor fan. I'm a Doctor fan. But in general, the multiplayer maps are very well laid out. They range anything from a giant castle to just like a little fair that's going on. They range in size, and there's a bunch of different game modes if you get the DLCs, 2 of which are free, which is really cool, and one of which is 800, which is the Da Vinci disappearance, which comes with the single player story and more multiplayer features. So altogether, you're getting a good package if you get Assassin's Creed and then the DLCs. I mean, the graphics are amazing, the music once again is astounding, voice work is fantastic. Even though some people don't like the way Ezio sounds, like he sounds too like a Mario, I think it's really well done, well voice acted. Overall, I really do recommend. My only real gripe with it is I hate the ending. And that's just a personal preference. It's obviously set up for another one, but overall, Assassin's Creed is definitely one of those games you want to pick up if you're playing the if you want to play another installment of it, or if you're just a new fan coming into it, you may get a little bit lost, which may be a problem. They don't really do a real great recap of what happened in the other ones, because I really didn't finish that much of Assassin's Creed 2, so that's my only real gripe. Is for new players, you may want to do the other installments, but overall, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood gets a 9 out of 10.